Good afternoon, Chevyland. Thank you for joining us on another training episode. I am your host today, Joshua Detzel. I'm the Regional Digital Manager in the Northeast region. And today I wanted to just throw together, with working with your DDM lead and your DDM team, we wanted to be proactive this month for your year-end sales event. So we're going to title this video, Your Year-End Sales Event Readiness video and some best practices. I'm going to be discussing a couple different topics today, mostly surrounding, or actually all of surrounding holiday hours and getting ready for your year-end sales event. So a couple of the topics, adjusting your hours for the holidays on your Google My Business listing. I can't stress how important it is to manage your Google My Business listing effectively and efficiently, and also creating Google posts. We're going to get into that and some best practices for creating some Google posts, creating holiday banners or uploading holiday hours banners and putting them into the proper folders. So I'm going to show you exactly where they should go, and also the utilization of some countdown clocks. So I'm just going to go through real quick, and I'm going to show you here on my demo site. If you have a DDM, your DDM will be reaching out to you with what hours you're going to be open or closed, and they will be attaching this to a ticket, working with your advocates or tech support to make sure that we have a holiday hours banner to show you on your website to show your customers when you will be open and closed, because I'm going to assume that many of you during these 4 or 5 days will have different hours than normal business hours. So with that being said, here's an example of what the template will look like. I'm also going to show you that you also can use and leverage a countdown clock. So I have created this little countdown clock that just says, don't wait for Santa. The year-end sales event starts now. Unwrap your savings. You click on it, and it will go directly to my vehicle search results page. Okay, you can throw a countdown clock also on your vehicle search results page if you would like, the very top here, or you can go one step further and you can also add countdown clocks to your vehicle details page. So I put one right here. I do want to note real quick that I would not recommend putting this up until maybe the second week. At least these countdown clocks. You don't want customers to think that they have until the end of the year to take advantage of these savings. You know, that doesn't give them any urgency to say, hey, don't come in these first 2 weeks because you still got 30 days to go, all right? So I just want a quick little caveat there. The last thing that I wanted to demo on this demo site with you real quick was the opportunity for your promo pops. So a couple of dealers that I went into this week had some offers running about claiming a free TV. So why is Promo Pop the best way to use this? Well, at the very top on my demo site here, for Equinox customers only, they will see this ad that says, when you buy or lease a new Equinox, you get a free TV. Submit this form to claim your free 32-inch screen or whatever type of TV you are offering your customers with the purchase of lease of a 2019 in-stock model, okay, limited one, blah, 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 all that good stuff. So if you need some advice on copywriting, you can rewind this and steal some from me or liberate what I have for you. I also want to, before I get into this any further, I also want to remind you that if you don't know how to get into your Google My Business listing or don't have access, there are 4 videos on our YouTube channel labeled titled Chevrolet NER, 4 videos that discuss Google My Business, verifying your business, claiming, managing your account, and also posting on Google. All right, so how do we get into our Google My Business listing? I'm just going to assume that you have already gone through these steps a couple months ago when we told you that you should be claiming your Google My Business listing and not allow a third party to own your Google My Business listing for you, okay? So I'm going to type in google.com/mybusiness, and this will take me to my Google My Business listing, all right? So first thing I want you to do is come down here into the info on the left-hand side, click info, and then drop down. You don't need to edit these hours, but you can add special hours. So check this out. Google's pretty smart. I can click on this, and it knows what days may have some irregular hours or an irregular schedule. So I'm just going to confirm my Christmas Eve hours. I'm going to say we're open from 9 a.m. till, 3 p.m. All right, and then add those. Oops. And then I'm going to come down to Christmas Day, and I'm just going to say that we're closed. New Year's Eve, I'm going to say we're open 9 until, let's say my owner wants us to run a late night sale on New Year's Eve. So we're going to be open regular time, 9 to 9. And New Year's Day, we're going to be closed, and then apply. Piece of cake. That's it. So next year when this comes around, you'll have to redo this again because these are special and regular hours. These aren't things that you can set and forget, all right? So you do this. Next year, you'll do it again. So once that's done, I want you to come in here to your posts. And you should be utilizing Google Posts or leveraging Google Posts to enhance your Google My Business listing and also drive traffic to your products and your vehicle search results page. In this case, we're just going to do an event post because I can set the days for longer than 7 days. I'm going to post my first event, and a best practice for your image size should be 400 by 400 is recommended size. I think the one that I'm going to upload right now is about 370 by 370. So I'm just going to click right into this, select photos, and I have one stored down here that I made before this. And it's going to throw my picture in there. If I don't like the way that this looks, I'm going to click on this little guy, and I can move this up or down to adjust my sales event graphic. Okay, that's how I want it to look. My event details, it's important to note when you're writing in your event details in your title that you're using keywords that customers would be searching for. So I'm going to type in something like the best Chevrolet deals in Pittsburgh, City of Champions. Start now at Excellence Chevrolet. Year-end sales event. All right, take advantage, I'm going to just throw something else in here. Take advantage of exclusive savings on select units before time runs out. My event title, Excellence Chevrolet year-end sales event. And then I want to drop down here. I want mine to start on the 1st. I want it to end on January 2nd. All right, and then I'm going to add a button. I want my button to say Learn More. And for this one, because this isn't a specific product, I'm going to drop this right in my home page. And then you can preview it, see what it looks like, and then I'm going to publish. After I publish this, should be good to go. I can view it live like a customer would. I type in my dynamic digital dealer, and on the right-hand side is my Google My Business listing. And right here is my post. Here we go, Learn More, and it takes me right to my homepage. Now, once the customers get to my homepage, again, I have I've showed them my holiday hours. I'm going to get into this here one more time in a second. Holiday hours, and I've also thrown in some holiday stuff for my countdown clock. You can change your design in the top right corner of your editor to go to the whimsical winter design. I have not chosen that myself, but that is an option for you. Last thing I want to show you is under Slide Studio, if you're adding these banners in to show your hours, they should not be placed first, okay? They should be placed in the number 3 non-intent folder, and you can put it in first position. So if you don't want it to show in front of your models, just click it and drag it to the end. But I would say in this instance, this is up to you, whatever you want. If you want your holiday hours to show first, go ahead. But do not override personalized consumer experience by coming in here, creating a new collection, and forcing this banner ad to show first right here. Because here's what you're doing, right? If a customer shows up at your store and you knew that they were coming in for 3 o'clock to test drive the Silverado, does your salesperson go and greet them? Let's say it's, I don't know, let's say it's the 6th, December 6th. Does your salesperson come in and come up to the customer and greet them and say, hey, welcome to Excellent Chevrolet. Did you know on Christmas we're only open until 4 o'clock? No. He shows them the Silverado and takes them to the Silverado first and then allows them, the customer, to drive it and get emotionally involved in the product. And then if they want to take delivery later on, then they talk about, hey, look, we can't take it on Christmas Day because we're closed, and so on and so forth. So never force your message down your customer's throat. Allow the vehicles to display to your customers based off of personalized consumer experience. Give your customers what they want, when they want it. Allow for a seamless and smooth process, getting them directly into your inventory. That's all we have for today. Thank you, guys. We'll talk to you soon.